Morning guys, how are we doing? It's Cann here, and I just wanted to share one thing with you today, which is all about celebrating your wins. And I know deep down, even myself, I don't celebrate every single win, but what I have put in place is a few things in my business that certainly help me to appreciate when I do something well and I do get a win. Yes. And basically this thing is this jar. Now this jar here has got lots of champagne corks in. Now I know some of you are watching don't drink, you don't have to have champagne, but I've always got a bottle of champagne in my fridge, and I just want to tell you why I've got a bottle of champagne in my fridge. So if I have a big win, I will go to the fridge and I will open that bottle of champagne in the evening with my wife Chloe, and we will sit there and we will drink the champagne to celebrate the win. Now, I'm not saying about winning, like, I don't know, if I win a new client, if it's if it's not a big win, then it's not a champagne win. However, there are ways that we can do wins by maybe having a jar of little paper slips, so every time you get a good thing that happens and you want to celebrate something brilliant that's happened, write down what it is and just put it in the jar, basically, and we could call even that be either the win jar or a gratitude jar. But to go back to my story, so I've got in here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 champagne corks, and just to give you an idea, I'm just going to read some out. I haven't put my hand in here for a while, not that I haven't celebrated, and I do need to celebrate, but just to give you a couple of ideas of why we celebrated. Now, this basically was when we brought on a new member of staff into our office who was basically helped to drive the business to the next level, and that was a big win because it meant that I could personally step away from the business and focus on other projects that I had. So we celebrated that win. There's another one in here. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, so this was basically a win where our daughter Neela got into the chosen school that we wanted her to get into, because we were a bit worried because we were slightly out of the catchment, but again, that was worth a celebration. And the good thing is about this is when you celebrate and you've got your bottle of champagne or your bottle of bubbly, non-alcoholic wine or whatever the celebration is, there needs to be a trigger that reminds you that you need to sit here and read these things, basically. And this was basically cork when we got our new office that I'm in now. Basically, we used to be in a disjointed 2 up, 2 down bed sit office, and then we grew bigger and decided that we needed to get an open planned office. And actually what's really interesting in here is that it's not a cork, but there's a £2 coin in here, because last year I bought some tickets to go see Tony Robbins and to unleash the will inside. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but basically we've got 2 small children, so we've got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and because it was a 4-day event, unfortunately both myself and Chloe couldn't go to the event. So that coin there represents the coin that we tossed on that night to decide who was going to go and see Tony Robbins, and fortunately Chloe went, which meant that I then didn't go, but I have got him on my radar and he will be coming into my life very soon. However, more recently, when I came up to London to the Fearless Speaking event, which was amazing, and that's, I can see that I need some self-development and want that in my life. So but that's going on to a different tangent, and that's going to be another story at some point. So basically this is all I wanted to do, guys, is just to say, look, what can you celebrate? What can you celebrate today? How can you celebrate it? Like I say, this is how I celebrate. I celebrate with jars of corks, of champagne corks. You don't have to do champagne corks. You can do little slips of paper and you can write these little celebrations there. So anyway, that is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you find it useful. I hope you find anything that I send over useful. It's all these little tips and tricks that I've learned whilst I've been building my business for the last 7 years. And yeah, hopefully it can help someone out there. So talk to you soon. Bye bye.